Hello and welcome back to another discussion with me. I'm your host JK and thank you so much for following me. If you are new to this channel, thank you for watching and please subscribe. If you are a regular one, thank you again and thank you again for following and keep following as we continue to discuss on matters affecting our lives, our country and our people. So thank you so much and let's go into one of these very important discussion why and young people continue to be a problem in the society. What's the cause of it and how can we help them come out from this kind of influence? Now, this video we will dive straight into the household, the immediate household, and how parents can be an influence to change the mindset of their children so that they can become a successful and reasonable human being on the face of this earth. Do you ever wonder why there's so many social problems in the communities you missed out on, especially youth committing problems in they're currently out of control. The parents are tired of their kids, especially young boys, getting into petty crimes and other antisocial behaviors, drugs and alcohol and things like that are causing some pain in the community and affecting the lives of innocent people. Well, if you want to know more about this kind of discussion, please stay tuned and subscribe to this page as we continue to discuss further into this very important topic. I am Johnson and thank you for watching and let's keep going. Okay, in a house, there's a father, there's a mother, and sons and daughters. Lanita Mimi Satokol Sem, young people are the cause of many social issues in the country. I agree, I'm true. And while we are pointing one finger at them, other fingers are pointing back to us. And we mustn't play the blame game. The problems affecting our country today is not just a problem caused by young people. It's the problem is all interconnected from different layers, different levels. They're all connected. And if you want to focus your criticism and focus your condemnation on a certain group of people or certain group of organizations, you are probably going to miss the whole picture or the root cause of the problem. Now let's take a closer look at how these young people came about and why they are currently causing those problems in the society that we live in. If you look at it now, every young man and young woman have a home. They have a family, they have brothers and sisters, they have mothers and fathers, they have grandfathers, grandmothers, they have extended relatives, they have a home, they have a village, they have a community, they have a society, a district, a province, they have a country. They are not just pop-ups off the streets. They are not just out of the blue they appeared. No, this people Yambla Man Mary, they have a home and they belong to a tribe, a clan, a family, a society. And we must acknowledge that at first. Imi masabi also, young people come from a society, come from a family. They are not just migrants coming in. They are not just coming from another planet. And we need to accept the fact that everybody belongs to a family, everybody belongs to a home. Even those young men causing all this, still passing the street na magaraping community stuff, they belong to a home. Now, they belong to a family and they belong to a society. We must respect that and we must know that. Now, if you watch the current trend way we deal with our social problems, especially criminal activities, our law enforcers now, even the government and few other community leaders are strongly emphasizing on migrations and evictions and things like that to move or shift people from where they are and those settlements and places where all causing all this or problems. So they want to move them away from there so they can free that place up. But you look in a bigger picture. If you move these people to another place, they will end up causing a problem at that place. If you move them from Baroni to Waigani, they will cause problems at Waigani. Or from a suburbs, they move to another suburb, and they carry the problem with them. We are not actually addressing the problem. We are mitigating the risks of having this problem grow lokama big plan. But it is quite evident in all parts of our country that still passing law, petty crime, retaliation, and youth mobilizing to steal from people, and community fighting back, and the ethnic groups. This is something. They are there. They are always there. We are Papua New Guinea, and that's our place. And ethnicity and stuff. Now, people tend to support and look out for each other, regardless of whether they are wrong or they are right. They live in a place where they look out for each other. The key thing is survival. Everybody wants to survive in this really drastic economy right now, and this challenging world with Jimmy Star Plongama. Even the other parts of the world, they have their own challenges. They have their own concerns and social issues, and they're dealing with it at their own level and at their own pace. In this country, the result of unemployment and not enough job opportunities, low minimum wage pay or price flow sky the inflations all this like or something, limited opportunity for kids to go to school, in the education system, and some of the time and tough lot pigini, poor academic performance due to other social implications about, and it caused a lot of problems. And this overpopulated city of ours is now having a lot of problem. It's like a sore inside of idle city. When you see beggars everywhere, when you see petty crimers and pickpockets and young men and young women especially, vendoring across the streets of Port Moresby, selling things, try to, make ends meet for them. It's survival, people are looking out for ways, means and ways to survive these drastic times that you missed out long. And we cannot blame a certain group of people. Like I said, we cannot blame every time we see a problem. We tend to say that these kind of people we are discriminating people from all time. All working is a problem. Yes, it's the Goilaras. And then the next time you see some other province people cause, it's the Wabeks, or it's the Taris. And we are shifting blames after blames to everybody, and try to make justify the situation in all sorts of ways. But we are forgetting one thing, that every lives that start on this playground now, they have a family, and discipline starts from the home. Discipline starts from the home. It doesn't matter where you come to mountain or Solwara or Wanem up to this playground you start. Every young man and young woman belongs to a home. They have a father and they have a mother. So if the parents at that house or staff long, if they are not raising the standards of discipline and teaching them respects and passing law, respect another property plan, teach them how to work hard and study hard and fend for themselves. It's the discipline. If the discipline in Brooklow house, these kids will come out ill disciplined, come out, and it will cause an eyesore to the society. Imagine 5 homes that doesn't uphold discipline and self-respect, and the kids coming out of that home, of that 5 homes, will cause 5 problems in the society, and they will become a risk factor in the society. All start law causing plenty problem now, affecting lives of innocent young boys and young girls who are at the same age and who are doing the same studies and going to the same schools, they become an hindrance, they become an influencer negatively, and they're affecting the progress of the society. Time papa na mama uphold him standard lo house na discipline mo beginning na line mo lo passing the respect na like him narabla na the basic principle of life and even pass through lo our Melanesian custom na way blame lo house man na house miri lo place na kam passing lo respecting elders na respecting people's property na kanon sem only no uphold him now. Deslam karim kam nem o pigini oli brukim sa kain law no sabe lo desla kain law because papa mama sampai time oli no line mol and now ol karim desla law no desla passing ol passing no good ol gunse lo society now ol spoil him society na community mi stop long. Now I'm coming to big plot concern because it's not just this part of the globe that you may talk long or part of the country that you were talking long. The same issues em stop law northern province em stop law Western Islands, Eastern Islands, every part of the country. You talk or Papa Mama only neglect him responsibility belong. Papa Mama only neglect him responsibility belong as a parent from day one. When you bring a beginning into this world, when you bring a child into this world, you must be responsible. Not to only clothe and feed and shelter. These are basic needs, but you have to talk about the moral needs of these people, the mental needs of these kids growing up. You have to be a disciplined parent. You have to support. You have to advise. You have to give directions. A broken society will be a broken society if the home is a broken home. Okay, if the kids come out from a broken home, they will actually make that society a disengaged and broken society. And that society will become a broken district or province. Imagine hundreds of houses don't uphold the ethical teachings. Now, picnic come outside, they will become violent and they will become irresponsible. They will not respect their elders and they will not even uphold the basic standards of life in terms of how to carry yourself as a decent human being, to apply respect and self-awareness and personal preservation time you establish community na you round long. So number one, very important is discipline starts from the house. And parents, it is very important for you to uphold discipline and make sure you make discipline and you let your kids be disciplined and Larimo line him something and Larimo become the best version of the kind of kid that you want to raise in the society you start long. Sabos papa na mama engage in chelo discipline activities na discipline mo pikini na line mo pikini and our society blame sa pagarap na village na community blame sa pagarap. At 2 broken homes, 3 broken homes leads to a broken village because these 3 or 4 will eventually influence and affect other kids. So that's one of the great concerns that I've observed in over the years. Broken homes lead to broken villages, broken societies and provinces. So we need to be aware of that. Another important aspect of raising good standards in homes is when the child is started lo kindergarten or little yamla pikini yet, the parents need to attach the kids or engage them into other things that will enhance their growth, personal development, spiritually, physically, educationally. Like they get to bring them to Sunday school or they get to bring them to kindergarten. They engage the kids to early sports, other social things that will also help him or pikini lo shape your mindset lo grow up responsible pikini na at the same time a disciplinary one. So our papa mama must make sure that our pikini must also be part of something growing up. It can be music, it can be sports, it can be anything. It can be farming or other things that to keep the kids mind busy and focus the energy and trying to harness something, create a craft, painting or something. If you identify that your kid is growing up and is good at certain things, support that thing, and then support it with resources and things that will add value na piknian by continue lo exploring na bettering la craft blongam. And narabla something lo steering piknini away from all this lo other bad influence that them karim oligolo road where you mean no like him long. And something you mean lo savelo despla.